What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about minor artifacts. I've noticed that there hasn't been many videos done about this, if any, and I can't find a place on Reddit or the wiki where it really goes into depth about all of the artifacts. Not to mention it doesn't show pictures of the monsters that drop the artifacts. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that for everybody. So one thing I wanted to mention is that the drop rate for the unique monsters has changed. It used to be 100%, and a lot of people I see have been getting really confused because they'll find the uniques and then kill them and they won't get said drop. The drop has changed from 100 to 10%. So unfortunately, even if you find a unique now, you won't necessarily be able to get said drop from them. However, they did change the spawn rate for the monsters, which is 10 times more. Kind of feels like it just evened out. Don't know why they did that. So without any further ado, let's get into the video and I'll show you guys where you can find the monsters, what they look like, and what their drops are. Alright, this is Warbone, and this is the only footage I could find, and you can tell it is him by the Viking helm that he has. As you can see, he has a low spawn rate, and he drops the Bloodsap Blade. And the unique effect of this is dealing physical damage to an enemy heals you for 1 health. And I also wanted to mention it is a short sword. Since Warbone is a variation of a skeleton footman, these are all the locations you can find him. This is the ruins, and these are all the locations he can spawn. I almost didn't include it because there's so many places. And then we have crypts with volts that are in it, and then the next one is going to be crypts with maze. And then the only variation of Inferno is the one with Demon Throne, and there's 2 of them there. Alright, on to our next one. This is Slinkfoul, aka the Mimic with a Grill. His teeth are gold, and that's how you can tell if it's him. Sorry for these awful pictures, but I do not have any video because that's just how rare it is, and unfortunately I couldn't find any video. Anyways, this Mimic drops the Wonderlight lantern, and it reveals the footprints of enemy players within a 2.5 meter distance. I would assume this works very similar to Ranger's ability to track people. Mimic spawns are usually pretty random, so I did find one location on the ruins right here, and then I have on the crypts, we have for the Vault variation, there is the Mimic lair, and then there's a couple in cage and skeleton rooms. And then for the variation for maze, there is some on Center Bridge and Barracks. The next unique monster is a giant ice spider called Frostweaver, and you can easily tell that it is Frostweaver by the giant ice eggs on its back. This unique monster has the chance to drop the Tangled Thread Trousers. It reduces an enemy's move speed by 5% for 2 seconds when attacked. For the locations on where you can find the giant ice spider, it's going to be in Path A and right above Hive, and that's going to be in the Ice Cavern. You'll probably have better luck in the Ice Abyss though, because there's a lot more spawns, if that's specifically what you're trying to look for. The next unique monster is a frost imp called Grimsley. You can tell what he is by the pentagrams on his skin. They glow blue, and then his eyes are different as well, and the tips of his horns, they glow yellow. Grimsley has a chance to drop the Spellplunder rod, which is a magic staff that restores 24 spell memory per hit when attacking. So for clerics and wizards, that's completely broken. There is only 4 spawn locations that you can find in Ice Abyss for the Ice Imps, and that's in Pillars, Imp Ritual Room, and the Dividing Hill. Next up, we have a slime called Ozzeling. It has bones in it, and that's how you can tell if it is the unique. Ozzeling has a chance to drop the Haze Blade, which hitting a target inflicts 3 seconds of drunken state. I don't know how useful that would be, but it's kind of cool effect. I would also like to say that it is a Rondel dagger, not a sword. It kind of sounds like that with the name Blade in it, but it's not. The only locations that you can find the Ozzeling at would be Well, Forest Path, and Slime Forest. Next up, we have Grottox. This is a living suit of armor, and you can tell what it is by the appearance. It's all black. And Grottox has a chance to drop the Thorn Shield. Returns 5 true physical damage to the attacker on blocking an attack. Pretty sick. If you haven't been doing your armor scrap quest, these are the locations you can find living suits of armor, the chapel, Great Hall, and then a couple of other scattered areas throughout the map. And the last unique we have is Scarfang. He is a wolf with a bunch of scars all over him, and it kind of looks like there's yellow eyes. I don't know. This is literally the only picture I could find of him. So your guess is as good as mine. But if you see a wolf with scars, then you're probably on the right path. He has the chance to drop the Stillmend Boots. When standing still, recover 1 health every 5 seconds. Kind of cool. Not super powerful. Might be good for rogues, maybe? I don't know. Here is the locations for Ice Wolves and the Ice Caverns. And here's the map of the ruins where you can find the Dire Wolves, and I'm assuming that it can also be a variant here, considering that they drop the exact same things that the Ice Wolves do. And I know you found this video useful, so please give me a sub or a like. It'd be much appreciated. And I stream every other day if you want to see me there. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the dungeon. Peace.